Hey guys, welcome back. So, you're looking at listing your home. What are the things that you need to do in order to get it ready? So, this is what we're going to be discussing today on your Riku video. Welcome back, you guys. Alright, so let's focus on the triple D's to begin with. Number one is going to be depersonalize. Get it? See, depersonalize. Anyway, depersonalize. What does this mean? All right, this means your family photos, any sports teams that you're a big fan of, memorabilia that's really specific to you and your family, wouldn't really relate to anybody else. We want to remove that stuff, and we want to put generic decor around your house instead, and just replace that. That way, when a buyer walks in or a potential buyer walks in, they look at your home with fresh eyes and think about, okay, how would their things look in your property, rather than feeling like they're intruding on someone else's property. It's very important to be able to understand that, because not everybody can see the possibilities at the end, and they really sometimes focus more on what it's like. And so this includes your political statements or political beliefs. All that stuff needs to go. Religious, anything. Really depersonalize as much as possible. Now, obviously, every home life is a little bit different. Sometimes we don't have enough to really kind of put that stuff in storage, but it depends. Sometimes we use the garage as kind of a catch-all when we're working on listing a home, and that happens a lot because a garage is a garage. We almost treat it like a storage unit until it's time to move. So don't be afraid to do that, and that really does help. So, triple D number one, depersonalize. Number two is declutter, okay? So declutter meaning, let's say that you've got kids, they have a lot of toys, for example. We really want to boil it down to what are the things that I use on a daily basis, or my kids use on a daily basis. Really boil it down to the simplest things so we don't have messes, huge messes that we have to clean up every time there's a showing. So we want to keep it as clean as possible. So maybe we boil it down from 30,000 toys down to the 3 or 4 toys they use the most common or most often, so to say. So that's in relation to kids. But what about adults? Because we have a lot of stuff too. So this when we talk about declutter, a lot of times when we have a lot of family over, sometimes we have a lot more couch, so to say, in our living room than we really should. And so a lot of times we'll either rearrange that furniture, or we will remove some of that furniture and actually just put it in the garage or somewhere else until it's time to move, so that your traffic flow and the way that people walk through your home is a lot smoother. It's important to know that. If you have any questions about the flow of your home, please talk to your agent, and they'll be able to kind of guide you through that. They should be able to. Okay? Triple D number 3 is defunk and or clean. So cleaning is probably the most important part about this entire process, especially inside and outside your home. So some of the things that people miss a lot are going to be your ceiling fan blades. This is going to be one of the big things that's missed a lot. Also, your return vents for your air conditioning. That's a big one. To just give it a once over, clean all the dust and lint off of it, to make sure that all that and the cobwebs from the corner of your ceiling, all that needs to go. It just needs to look as clean as possible. Give your whole house a once over, and then just its upkeep from there. A lot of the times when we're doing showings, it's important for the house to look like it's almost not lived in, so to say. And so some of the stuff, even from a bathroom point of view, that we use on a daily basis, toothbrushes, toothpaste, we usually keep it in a basket in the cabinet, and you just pull it up on a daily basis, and that's where it all goes. When it's time for a showing, it goes boom in the cabinet, done, cleanup is over. It's that simple, but it's different than what we're used to on a lived-in home. So you've got to make sure you think things through. The last thing that we're going to talk about is really going to be curb appeal. Yeah, that's right. It's not a D. It has nothing to do with a D. So Curb appeal and lawn work is really what we're talking about here. So that means that when a person drives up to your home, how do they feel when they see it? Is it cute? Is it look well maintained? Is the lawn well taken care of? Is it inviting? Does it make them want to come in and smile? And so those appearances and those first impressions are extremely important when we're selling a home. And so don't ever forget that. I have a lot of investors sometimes that specialize in buying and holding property, and sometimes when they switch over to selling and flipping properties, they forget about those fine details, which are very, very important. A lot of times when we're selling real estate, we're selling the emotions that they feel when they first walk through it, because that's when they feel, yes, this is it. It's like say yes to the dress. This is my home. You have to make sure that we invoke those feelings right from when they pull up to the home. So first impressions mean a lot. And so what I'm saying is, even so much as what your mailbox looks like or whether it's not taken care of, paint it, replace it, whatever you need to do to make sure that that first impression looks amazing. Take care of the yard, keep it maintained. Once we go into contract and we're closer to closing, yeah, maybe it doesn't matter at that point that so much. But I've seen all kinds of crazy things happen. So I've had a client the week of closing, a buyer walked through and it wasn't well maintained when they were out of town, and they said, nope, you know what, we're terminating. This does not have anywhere near the same feeling we had when we first walked through it. I was flabbergasted. It was insane. But crazy things happen. And so don't take these things for granted. Remember, do it. Follow through with the triple D's, and then make sure that you take care of your lawn work and your first impression, your curb appeal. If you have any questions about this or anything else, give us a call, 770-314-1285, or check out our website for some amazing homes at www.georgiaperimeterhomes.com. It will also give you your property value. So check it out. Talk to you guys later. Bye.